What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to day 26 of Veda. So today what I have for you is a compilation of sorts. And I say compilation very loosely because it's really just two creators. Compilation is usually three or more, but it's just two creators that I found who made excellent points about oversharing. And I just want to play what they said because I already have a video of my own about oversharing. Be sure to check it out. I'll link it somewhere in the atmosphere, but I have a video, so I don't want to be repeating myself about the same thing because then I'll just sound very angry. So I'd rather let other people do the talking. Without further ado, let's just play the clip of the two creators, and I will link their full videos down below if you want to go check them out.
Some things just don't need to be shared with everybody because not everybody has the bandwidth to deal with all of your problems right now. And when you try and get really personal with a person who is not ready for it or is unwilling to do it, the reaction is not flattering. And on that note, your life isn't the Truman Show. Not every part of your life needs to be broadcast, retold, or repurposed as content. Some things you can just keep inside. It can be easy to overshare when you're tricked by the illusion of closeness. When you're around someone a lot or you'll have to interact with them, sometimes there can be something lost in translation where you think that, oh, because I see them all the time, we must be close. Think like coworkers and classmates, but really, that doesn't mean I know you. I don't even have to like you, I just have to see you. So although we are constants in each other's lives, it speaks nothing to our level of closeness. There are more productive methods to dealing with heavy and confusing emotions than to simply disclose them to anyone with ears. Have you considered interpretive dance, perhaps? Now, I'm not saying never let anybody in and only talk about the surface level, and your life is a fortress, and anybody who gets even close to your walls, you have the right to immediately shoot down in cold blood. I'm not saying that. I'm saying be aware of your surroundings and play it by ear. You know what that means in your life. Apply it accordingly.
And so, I feel like that is something to be applied to our everyday lives because everybody don't need to know everything. The people that actually matter in our lives should know the things. If you know me, you know that I am a huge advocate for living a quiet and private life. Not a secret life, not anything like that, but just private and quiet. That's the name of the game. So some things that I choose not to share are things like romantic relationships. For example, I just got married over the weekend. You guys might see like one or two pictures. You're gonna know that I am with someone. You're gonna know I have someone. But the ins and outs of our relationship, I feel like if you're in a happy relationship, it should be yours. Like, it shouldn't be up for other people's consumption because you never know who's projecting. You never know who secretly wants you guys to split. You never know people who have ill intent. If we have multiple degrees of separation between us, I should not know certain things about you. Keep it in the vault. And also the ins and outs of like family drama or like just family anything, I don't really think it's any of our business whatsoever. Unless you're a Kardashian, because they literally built a brand off of their oversharing. Notice how the things that I don't speak on are the things that I don't want comments on. Whenever you tell people certain things about you, certain things about your personal life, you're opening yourself up to receiving commentary about it. And to be honest, if I don't want commentary about it, I ain't gonna tell you. Because we've seen time and time again when someone would, post a little moment on social media. I think the moment going around right now is the wedding vows.
Me and you. I wish I did it back then. But I just wanted you back. I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen you. I ain't gonna hold you. You walked on the boat 2009. I saw you. Little dark skin thing. And I'm like, yo, who was that? But you know what? I usually crack a Tracy smile and they come running. You? It took time.
People are doing entire think pieces, on the type of woman she is, the type of man he is, the type of marriage that they're going to have. There's a level of discernment that you have to have when you are getting to know people and when you're just giving people information about yourself. And honestly, in my personal life, I just find that privacy equals peace. And just like I said in the beginning of this video, you don't have to overshare to feel accepted or to feel like this is the only way I can make friends. This is the only way I can relate to people. And it can just turn into a really sloppy, toxic cycle of people just trying to get information out of you in order to turn around and just to talk about you or criticize you. Never know who's trying to monitor you or who's in competition with you. So privacy equals peace.
In conclusion to this video, people online generally share what they want you to know about them, including myself. Let me just speak for myself because I share things on here that I do not mind people talking about. So recently I shared a video about I'm halfway through my debt journey, paying off debt. So I mentioned how much I have paid off so far, but I never mentioned how much debt I have. Then I shared a story about getting a car with no money or something, and I did that because I knew people will click on it like, dang, how did she get a car with no money and a bad credit score? And it did what it was supposed to do. Other things that I do not want comments on, I will never come on here and talk about. Like, I don't really share too much about my family. I may talk about it in my Cameroon or Ghana videos. I may mention my mom here or there, my brother or my uncle, because it's relevant to what I'm talking about. But otherwise, I'm not going to come on here talking about like family issues. I'm not going to talk about romantic relationships. Like, I could be married and you guys wouldn't know. I'm not, but I'm just saying, like, that's not something I would ever share on here. Not that I'm trying to be secretive or anything, but I just don't want people commenting on it. There's difference between keeping a secret or like just being private. I just don't understand when people come in, you're sharing your like personal trauma with me, and then they get mad when I don't do the same thing in return. Like, I did not ask you to share this stuff with me. So do not get mad if I'm not reciprocating. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 27, I believe.